Here I am. Anyways, guys, while I have you here, we're looking for micro influencers. My team needs to do a few contents, extension and color. So if you want to get your hair done with my team, go ahead and message us. So there's some fun projects they have lined up, and we are looking for models. Go ahead and message us if you guys are interested in extensions or color or extensions.
How much do you charge for a root touch-up?
So my root touch-ups start from a 300 and it goes up to 500 to 600, depending how thick their hair is, how long their hair is, and how often I do the root touch-ups. But I don't, it's like a lump sum price. Like I don't charge you for treatment separately or anything else like that. So everything is included because I would not let you walk out of here without a treatment, especially if you're blonde. They know, they sit with the treatment 20 minutes, right? You sit with the treatment 20 minutes, yeah. So it all included.
We are located, they're right here, 1723 West Magnolia Boulevard, Burbank, California. Okay. And then someone asked, how long have you been doing hair?
30 years. I know, yeah, I've been doing hair for a very long time, you guys. Since I was 18, 19 years old. Yeah, I've been in the industry for almost 30 years.
Blind.
Very, very long time. But you know, if you want to perfect something, take classes, learn from the best. Unfortunately, when I was an up-and-coming hairdresser, there was no social media. There weren't a lot of teachers around. We had to go for the hair shows and then take those massive classes, you know, when there's like 300, 400 people. And you don't really learn anything because most of those are like a brand classes. So they're mostly pushing the products on you rather than technique. So, yeah, we had to learn by burning a lot of people's hair. Yeah, that's the beauty of being a hairdresser. Friends and family are your models, and you know, and they can't complain even if you burn their hair. I had a friend actually ask me if I can, because I asked a few times for him go dark and blonde. Finally he goes, I think I'm gonna make you sign a consent form. I said, really? I've been doing your hair, you've been doing my hair for all this time, you're going to make me sign a consent form? Yeah, so. So half of her head usually takes me, 10 minutes, and we have a lot of roots that we're dealing with today. It's almost 8 weeks of roots. So everybody has been we've been trying to line up everybody else's schedule with Christmas, like the holidays, so that's one of the reasons. When are you leaving? Monday?
Yes.
Ah, okay. And then I have a few people who were out of the country, like I showed you. So anytime I'm not doing their hair, they come back, I have to do like a minor correction on their hair. And that just takes a little bit of more time. And I prefer not doing that because with each correction, your hair does suffer even though I'm doing it, but still.
How do you apply so fast without overlapping?
I guess I've been doing this for so long. Yeah, that's one thing that I always tell my stylists to work on their timing. I know a lot of times they said, oh, it's best if work slow but do precise work. It's true with a lot of applications, but not with bleach. Bleach needs speed. Otherwise, you have to do it in sections. For instance, if I wasn't fast enough, if I was doing her whole head, obviously, if I wasn't fast enough, I would do the back of her head, wash her hair, dry it, and then do the front of her hair, just like what Louisa was doing with her other client. So I encourage my stylist to work on their speed if you want to get the precise lift. Otherwise, we work on healthy hair. If your speed is not where you want it to be, then you need to break down your application into sections, just like right there. See, she did the back, and then now she's doing the front. And that's like a lot of highlights because she wants to be a blonde. Corrective highlights with the blonde touch.
What color does a client have?
We do pearl blonde lately on you, right? On you and Mom, we're doing pearl, right? We're not doing platinum anymore.
No, yeah, it's like a beige.
Beige, yeah, pearl blonde, yes. So you'll see her finished look. Obviously, with every blonde, it washes off. Especially, I haven't seen her almost 2 months. Yeah, her lift is nice and even. She doesn't have any banding in her hair, but it washes off like you don't have much of a toner left in there. But we used to do a platinum blonde on her, but she kind of grew out of that really white white hair. Even though she's probably one of the only clients that I have can have the platinum blonde hair because her hair lived to that perfect platinum. But she likes the pearly blonde.
What line do you use for toning?
So I prefer my blondes. I prefer using Redken Shades EQ because it's not abrasive. When I'm doing corrective work, I use Matrix, Goldwell, but most of my platinum blondes, because I see them 4 to 5 weeks, I need something that doesn't have strong peroxide volume. Like I don't use any 610 peroxide volume. That's why the hair also stays nice and healthy. So I prefer Shades EQ.
How do you keep toner from washing out and the blonde going brassy?
Well, if your blonde is going brassy, it's because of your lift is not where it needs to be. Otherwise, she's not brassy. It doesn't look like she's brassy. She's still a beautiful blonde. So if your lift is not to level 10, if you lifted the hair only to level 8, you're going to see a lot of brassiness. So when the toner washes out, because think about this, toners, you can mask it, you can stay as is, or you can enhance the color. That's what toners do. So if you are masking it, your mistakes, because your lift is not where it needs to be, obviously the minute toner washes, client is going to see the color. So yeah, you need to work on your lift, if that's a hairdresser asking the question. I'm assuming it's a hairdresser asking the question. You need to work on your lift.
Someone said that they want your color.
Oh, mine is just the high lift and the highlights. Mine is a very easy color. I actually did 3 people this color. And if the clients have gray hair, even better, because then they're going to have natural highlights showing through when you apply high lift. Because high lift is not going to cover the grays. It's just going to enhance it, make it look like it has highlights. Like it's going to give you more of a highlight effect. Yeah, so I use Goldwell's high lift, and my grays are my highlights. And I think this client right there, who's trying to transition from that dark brown, wants this color. So she's sitting there with strand test, which I'm going to show you her strand test, just so you guys know. Anybody who books with us, we do a strand test. We don't do anything without the strand test, because when somebody comes in with multiple colors like that, we need to tell Oh, Jackie, can you bring me a little bit more bleach? 10 volume?
Yes.
Thank you.
What round brushes do you recommend?
Round brushes? Like for blow drying brushing, right? Mm-hmm. Don't we use the Olivia Garden, right?
Yeah.
We use Olivia Garden. That's what we use.
And then what bleach are you using?
I'm using Trust bleach. It's one of my favorite bleaches. It doesn't irritate the scalp. It doesn't expand excessively. Oh, go tell her I only need it because it's half of her head. Just a little bit. She's going to think we need the whole bag. We usually go by the ounces and we make the bleach according what we usually do, but I forgot this is more than 6 weeks. That's why got short on the bleach. It's okay. We'll bleach you on the rest of it and then we'll go to you and then show them how your lift is coming through because those some scary colors you have going on in there, girl. You scared me. So yeah, work on your speed if you're trying to be a blonde specialist. Otherwise, you have to do what Louisa did. See? Right, Louisa? Do you want to show the back of the lift? Do you want to show them the back? And then I was just telling them how everybody works on their speed. Yeah, otherwise, we just have to split your application in half.
She has a treatment in her hair. So the back we rinsed out, put a treatment, and then started working on the front.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Boom.
Yeah, see, we just have to do this much more. Yeah, she's good.
Dedication.
Yeah, the whole day dedication.
You know, you're here the whole day with me. Yeah. What is this pocket? Is this pocket?
Let me get a little bit of a foil in there. My little Christmas foils to separate her brown. Put your head down, babes. Thank you.
Abre.
Okay. Thank you.
Someone asked 40 volume.
Oh my god. No, I don't need it. It's fine. Now you can take care of it. No, 10. What 40 volume? 10. No 40 volumes. I don't ever use 40 volume. Even when I'm doing like from black to brown, I still don't do 40 volume. Because when you're doing your application properly, the lift is going to be perfect. And you don't need to use a higher volume where you're destroying the hair texture. At the end of the day, you want to keep all your clients. You don't want to lose your clients. And if you're destroying their hair, you're losing your clients. That's how they ended up on my chair. Because they get tired of the damage. Actually, how much were you paying? I know I've never asked. Were you paying like what, $150? What were you paying?
I have no idea.
That's what it was, Roxy.
Yeah, I remember something like that. I know there's a big gap between what I charge and what everybody else charges, but hey, you have hair.
I mean, she's not paying $4K, definitely.
Oh, shush.
Okay.
Mom's out already for her lashes, so we're going to do her bleach as well.
Oh, they asked what the dark is. The dark on this client, we're not doing the back.
Yeah, we're not doing the back of her hair, so it's only the top to mid portion of her hair. So the bottom, we are growing her dark out. She wants to see how long she can grow that dark out until we touch that up, right? We were supposed to touch it up. I want to say like two appointments back, right? And then you change your mind again.
Yeah, just leave it. It's fine.
She's like, I'm blonde on the top, doesn't matter. You know how they always do those little TikToks? She goes, the back of my head, not my business. It's like, as long as I see the front all nice and pretty, back of my head, not my business.
Someone asked, I have perimenopause, hair loss, and breakage. Are there any gentle shampoo suggestions?
Okay, head spa, because I went through all of that as well. So there's a few things I would suggest you do. I know a lot of people, collagen is very controversial. A lot of people say it doesn't work. It really does work. If I show the pictures of what my hair looked like, I literally had 10 strands of hair left in my head. When I went through all that. So buy a good collagen, start using collagen daily. Get your vitamin B complex shots, because that really does make a difference. Your like the D, B complex, that makes a huge difference. And get a good place to do head spas. So I took my extensions help, and this is all my hair. I kid you not, my hair, I think I have to do a full video on that, with the premenopausal, like the hair loss, with your skin, face, hair, nails, everything goes through hell. Yeah, this is cotton. Yeah, so this is the back of her hair, so it's nice and brown. All right, let me have the cape. We're gonna put the cap on her hair. Yeah, so do that and do head spa. Find a place that they do really good head spa. We have one of the best head spas, and then we have it, you can book your head spa with us, come in, get all the massages with the red light therapy and high frequency. That's what's going to really, really save your hair. What we were doing this morning. Okay, go in the front so we can see. So she came in for consultation. Also dry bleach.
There's a towel right there, Jack.
Yeah, no, I put that to get off. Okay, so let's see. So this is what me almost every day when I do consultation. Okay, come over here. So she colors her hair herself. And this is very common with people who have a lot of grays in their hair, and I'm one of them, because when you have a lot of grays, you hate seeing this, so you color your hair every 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, that's the case. It looks like she tried to go a little bit lighter color, because you see it's lighter, but and then you see a major dark band in here. Do you see that? See, there's like a major dark band in there. So this is what the scary part of that band is. The ends are pretty light. The back of her hair is light. Let's show you. Because she's been coloring her hair, and you know, what did I just say earlier?
Yeah, it looks a lot warmer on camera.
Yeah, they're like, back of my head, none of my business. So they mostly see here. This is where she has the grays, and this is what she's been coloring. Do you want to bring me a towel to wipe this out so I can show what it looks like? And this is what was a little bit scary also, and it's mostly, look how black that is. Do you see it? Because this is where we have most of our grays. It's like the genuinely like a level 1. So she's been sitting with the strand test for an hour, and I want to show you her strand test. Pretty good. Give me one also wet.
Here is the address, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so my concern was that middle where we saw the dark. Here, let's go this way because the sun, this hour is like the worst. Okay, see that mid shaft right here that looks black? That was my biggest concern. So I thought maybe that mid shaft is not going to lift, but surprisingly, that mid shaft lifted well. Guess what? Everything else didn't. Everything else is still like in a level 8. Not even. It's like a level 7.
Yeah.
It's like very, like a brownish. And her ends are not doing very good. Thanks, Emily. And give me one more drawing. Sorry. Just gonna wipe this out for you. Yeah, so she doesn't want to be a platinum blonde. She wants to be my blonde, but see her ends really, those 4 inches need to go. Because look, those 4 inches need to go. And her hair's not doing very well either. Did you used to have different colors, or it's always been dark? Did you had light at some point? That's so crazy. Yeah, because see, all of this is look. Yeah, like the elasticity of her hair is not very good. That's expected because you know you're coloring your hair every 2 weeks and like over and over, and when you're coloring it at home, because you're coloring, even though you're coloring only your roots, when you're washing it, no matter what, the color gets into everything else. So yeah, from this point on, look, she's light here, and then from this point on she's very dark. So you might have a lot more warmth than you want in your hair. If we transition you, you might have a lot more warmth. But I'm not saying that it's not possible. It is. Color and highlight, like a little bit warmer tone. And then with the second sitting, you'll go a lot lighter. I just won't push your hair from the first sitting too much.